Galabi is my name. I work for Nigerian Business Coalition Against AIDS as the Executive Secretary. NIBUCA is a coalition of leading business organizations in Nigeria responding to HIV and AIDS. At NIBUCA, we respond to HIV and AIDS in tandem with the National Agency for Control of AIDS strategic plan. There is no doubt that no one sector can do it alone. The government is actually engaging in a lot of message dissemination in terms of encouraging people to change their behavior via various messages from various platforms. For corporations, they are also keen in reaching communities where they are doing business, and for the individual, changing his or her own behavior and lifestyle. NIBUCA is registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria, and it is a platform of business response in the country. Needless to say that at NIBUCA, we use advocacy, innovation, partnership, and impact investment to engage in various activities and programs. AC and NIBUCA is actually joining resources, joining their manpower to reach out under the HIV testing services, under the Lagos City Marathon. AC is an NGO, NIBUCA also is an NGO limited by guarantee. We are pulling together our resources, that is to say our council of testers, to provide this service under the Lagos City Marathon. And that's what we've been doing since Monday, which actually ending up tomorrow, Saturday.
My name is Sipama Messi Chineye, and we are here for free HIV counseling and testing, HIV testing service. And I want to encourage people to know that HIV testing service is available for all. It's a way of people getting to know their HIV status and also living healthy, and then being that HIV is a health issue and a developmental issue, people need to know their status and also know how to protect themselves and know how to live healthy. And for those that are positive, also there are availability of free drugs which help them also to live positively and healthy. It's not a time, it's not one time for people to be scared of knowing their status. HIV is not a death sentence, except when people don't get to know their status and they'll be dying inside without knowing. But early detection is key, and that is where HIV testing service comes in, because HIV testing service is an entry point to care, support, and management. HIV no dey show for face. You need to know your status, and then you know how to what's the next step forward. For those that are positive, like I said, there are availability of drugs, free drugs for the maintenance and also for healthy living. And for pregnant women, we have prevention for mother-to-child transmission, and a lot of pregnant women have been able to put to bed babies that are not infected because they are adhering to the care. So it's time for people to know their status, and we're also creating awareness for people to know that it's key for you to do your test. Do your test, live healthy, and life goes on. Protect yourself, protect your environment. It's time for us to all live healthy. And I want to encourage us, let's help each other to combat HIV. Let's help each other to end AIDS in our generation.
So today we're providing voluntary counseling and testing services, and for those, this would help in referral to primary healthcare centers and secondary health facilities where they can get antiretroviral medications.
Omole Oluyemi is my name from NIBUCA. We are here running free HIV counseling and testing. We want a situation whereby in this country, people who are positive will start getting treatment, and those who aren't positive should live negatively. That means not contracting the virus. We've been here for over 4 days now, running the test, and people have been coming, assessing the test. I want to use this opportunity to tell people as well who haven't done theirs to come and get theirs done. It's very necessary for we as a country, as a people, to be free of the HIV virus. And the only way we can do that is by living positively. And as a matter of fact, I would like to say as well, whoever is positive, we shouldn't stigmatize them. We shouldn't run away from them. We should encourage them and make them to get treatment. By so doing, we will all live a very productive life and live our life the way we are expected to live it. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Eunice Kunat and I work for HC Health Initiative, and we're here today at Testing Balogun Stadium to conduct counseling and free testing sessions for HIV and HIV. Let us all work together to combat AIDS, and for those of you who are positive, we're working together to make a stigma-free society. So we all need you to work together with us as we work towards a stigma-free society.
Okay, I'm Isaiah Olabi, Project Director at HC Health Initiative. I strongly believe that this type of event is important to scale up programs to test and also counsel people on HIV and AIDS, and most importantly, provide referral service and support service for those who test positive. It's also important to leverage on platforms like this and other similar platforms using a global event like a marathon race, arts event, to bring people together and test for HIV and AIDS. We all understand the economic burden of HIV and AIDS to our country and even to our continent, how it can affect the productivity of young people, women and girls, and also how it places a huge economic burden on our society as a whole. Every one of us can do so much, but if we work together, I mean private sector, non-profit, and stakeholders like government agencies and all other development partners work together and come together on the same table, I believe we can do much more to accelerate the impact of HIV and AIDS intervention in Nigeria. And this is one of the reasons we are doing this. Axis Bank has done a great job to actually support this type of program. We are calling on all other private sector partners to invest in programs that have opportunity to yield huge returns on investment like this type of programs. We commend Axis Bank PLC for investing in this type of program and similar programs that they have invested in terms of providing sexual and reproductive health and right information and services for women, girls and young people. These programs have great ways of yielding huge economic returns, and we implore everyone to support it. Thank you.
By and large, we are using the Lagos City Marathon to reach out to the entire population of Lagos with HIV testing services. It is an opportunity for runners and others to get to know their HIV status. Since one of the essence of the race is actually to improve the health and well-being of individuals, and HIV and AIDS is also an health issue. Although developmental, we are actually using this opportunity to provide this service to the runners and also to others within the environment and Lagos at large. Nabuka, we are always open, and we engage in series of activities being run by our members. We reach out. It's not a one-off thing. HIV test service it's not a one-off thing. It's part of the 1990 strategy of the United Nations, and we are keen to the first 90. The second 90 is actually talking about treatment, and the third 90 is also addressing the issue of suppression of the virus, all tailored towards ending AIDS by the year 2030.
name is Olateju. And I would advise those I haven't gone for tests to show you so they can know their status. So whenever I want to make unusual sex, we just put ourselves 100%.
Hi, my name is Oluremi Enix. You have to check your status because it's very important. Know your HIV status, know it now because by the time you want to get married it's very, very important. It's safe when you are using your hair, your clipper, make sure it's clean. When you are using anybody's razor, make sure that you ask and you have not used a used razor blade. Protect yourself, don't do unprotected sex.
Hi, my name's Nick, just run the 10K. So how do you prevent HIV? Probably don't drink too much, be careful who you sleep with, use protection, teach people about HIV, teach them about the risks, raise the awareness.
My name is Damola Adebayo. It is good for us to know our HIV status. I have checked mine, I know my status. For you to prevent it, you just have to be careful about what you use. When you have sex, make sure it is protected if it is not your partner. Don't keep multiple partners. Make sure you sterilize all your sharp objects that you use, like clippers and any sharp object. Be careful and be positive about it.
About HIV, you have to know your status and keep away from sharp objects.
My name is Joel Nisam. The way to prevent HIV is abstinence, and if you have a partner, stick to your partner and you keep yourself safe and your whole environment safe. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Olumide. Abstain from any sharp object. Be careful of all sharp objects. Make sure it's sterilized. You understand me? I have gone for my test.